Today, we are going to be looking at the Iterate and Test Gather Feedback document. So let's go into your design handbook. I'm going to scroll to the Iterate section. Okay. Iterate and Test Gather Feedback. You're going to open up the document, file, make a copy. All right. When you make this copy, be sure that the link to the copy is changed from anyone with the link as a viewer to anyone as an editor. You copy that link into the handbook for your team so everyone on your team can access it and edit it to work together. Awesome. So we have this document. It goes with the standards for iterate and test. I can collect feedback on prototype ideas from multiple stakeholders and revise to fit their needs. Awesome. Looking at this document, the first thing you're going to do is gather feedback. You're going to share your ideas with key stakeholders and your client for feedback. You're going to use the table. You're going to have to copy it and make copies depending on how many stakeholders you get feedback from. A reminder that a stakeholder is anyone who is invested or is impacted by your project. So clients, people who will be buying or participating in, community members, peers, right? Think of those ideas. And then you're going to summarize the trend at the very end. So let's say I have this 3D product and I printed it and it's a doorstop and I gave it to 7 teachers, 7 stakeholders, okay? So I give it to a stakeholder and they're going to give me feedback. Man, this doorstop did not work, did not hold open my door. Man, this doorstop wasn't big enough. This doorstop was awesome, but I wish it had this instead. I wish it was this color. I wish it had my name on it. Or I want 2 of them, right? It needs to be bigger. So based on that feedback, what did it teach you about your challenge or your concept? And what are you going to do with that feedback? You've gotten it. What are your action steps? So if we're looking at the exemplar in the design handbook, this stakeholder 1 is Mr. Aparicio. And he was talking about the computer stand that we 3D printed, right? Didn't work, didn't stay, better if they had, okay? So he took this feedback, he learned that these are ways that it can be improved, and these are action steps from the feedback, right? Did it 2 more times, right? Got stakeholder feedback. We look at the bottom, and we're going to summarize our trends. Based on all the feedback that you got, what are you seeing that's the same? Okay, what are you seeing that's different? What is standing out to you? What are the trends that are emerging from your conversation? You're going to describe at least 5 trends in 1 paragraph, okay? We're going to describe 3 trends in 1 paragraph. The 3 main themes, okay, in our feedback were that the computer stand at a doorstop wasn't big enough, that it needed an extra feature, that it didn't address the problem well enough. Right? Those are things you start to look. You're going to look at these boxes that you just made, and you're going to find common ideas between all of the feedback. Right? And then you have this information. You're going to summarize what your action steps are, what you're going to do with it. Okay, the first thing we will do 2, the second thing, and the third thing. Okay. This document is one of 2 for the Iterate standard, right? It's very important that you can show that you're able to collect feedback. This also will help you tweak as you move into your final prototype so that you can produce the best product for your client and for your stakeholders. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Have fun and good luck.